All right, so in this section, you're going to be stating your local maximums and your local minimums. Okay, so all you have to do are find your humps and your valleys. Okay, so a maximum is your humps, okay, and your minimums are your valleys. Okay, you can have multiple of them in a polynomial. Okay, we just call them local minimums and local maximums. You always have one absolute minimum and you always have one absolute maximum, but sometimes you have your local ones in between. Okay, so we're going to guesstimate these as best we can, okay, given this graph. Your graphs are better on the review. Now if it gives you an equation instead of giving you a graph, then you need to go to Desmos and type the equation into Desmos and find your maximums that way. Okay, so if you look, I have a minimum right here and I have another minimum right there. Okay, so my minimums are going to be right here, and we're going to guesstimate it. Okay, it's -2, and we'll say 2.6. Okay, and then I have another minimum right here, which is going to be 1, and we'll say -6.4. Okay, then your maximums, all right, your maximums are going to be your humps. All right, and if you look, I've got a hump right there. So that is my max. So my max will be that, and then we're going to guesstimate that one too, and it's going to be -1, looks like 4.4. Okay, and that's how you find your max and mins given a graph. So how do you find your max and mins when I give you an equation? Let's look. All right, so I want to find the max and mins of this equation, and I just gave you the equation. I didn't give you the graph. So what you have to do is you have to take this equation. We're going to go to Desmos, and I've already typed it in. Okay, so you just type it into Desmos. To find your max and mins, you're looking for those click points, okay? You're looking for your humps and your valleys. So sometimes you might have to scroll. Here's one minimum, okay? That's a minimum. There's another minimum right there. And then we have a max right there, okay? So that's how you find your maxes and your mins, okay? Using Desmos. You type them in. You find your valleys. Your valleys are your minimums. And your humps are going to be your maximums, okay? So I hope this helps for this section.